and joined by Government Minister Mark Spencer. It is worth reminding folk before you give your own take that is it's a royal palace as well as a palace of democracy behind you, and the state opening of Parliament is one of those great state occasions. How would you describe the mood amongst colleagues down there, Mark?
So I think we're just recovering from the shock of the news yesterday, and I think people are clearly very sad and very touched by the outpouring of comments from around the world and within the country. The
Speaker made a very moving, but as is typical of Lindsay Hoyle, a very simple statement yesterday, and the great party leaders have come out and given their undertaking. Will everybody who wants to have a say today get the chance, or how much time has Parliament allowed for these, what for many will be very personal tributes?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we're doing 10 hours worth of tributes today, and the same is available tomorrow. That still won't be enough time for every member of Parliament probably to make a tribute that they may want to, but, I think it's important that we give that time for Parliament to be able to pay its condolences and reflect upon the last 70 years.
Indeed so. 10 hours. I didn't know that, and I'm delighted to learn it, because that seems a goodly and appropriate time. Not losing any respect at all for the nature of this story that we are seeking to tell, the death of the late Queen and the accession of the new King. But Tom Harwood, who you will know very well, our political correspondent, was saying for government, it is also a tricky business time, because it was during that crucial debate on the cost of living crisis and energy prices yesterday that the notes started being passed around that the late Queen was clearly not at all well. Is there a sense in government that, out of respect, you will suspend all business, or do you actually have to get on with it because there are people out there dependent upon you for their well-being?
Well, those plans will continue in the background very quietly, but there'll be no public engagements, no public events, and there'll certainly be no formal business taking place in the House of Commons. I think that's the right thing to do. I know there are many difficult issues facing the country at this moment in time, but this is a huge moment in our history. I think that our longest ever reigning monarch has passed away. I think it is right that we just pause, reflect upon that for the next 10 days to a fortnight, and just reflect on the momentous moment in history that this is.